Yes, that was Twist and Turn because we've got Claire Angel in the building. Hello, Claire.
Hi guys, hi Natty.
Hello, hello.
Thank you for having me, beautiful.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you so much for being here. Um, what a pleasure, Claire. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for your music to play your music. Um, so, one moment while I just make sure that everything is running smoothly.
I've been hearing you playing my music anyway.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
That is good.
And that's beautiful.
That's good. Because we're repping for you, Claire. We're repping.
You know what I like about you though? I remember you're a tough artist yourself.
Mm.
And you're still taking time out to represent other artists. So that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
We need someone that has a platform to bring them in and play music, right?
True.
Good music is good music. And you are making good music. So, thank you for being here, Claire. We're going to get to know you a lot more. So, what we do is, for the first bit of the show, is we always play 2 truths, 1 lie.
Wow.
Do you know that one?
Not really, but I don't like to lie.
Wow, it's a good and a bad thing. So, a little lie, bended sometimes,
Little white one.
that won't hurt anybody
Yeah.
is good. But a real good whopper that's,
A real bad lie.
a bad lie. So, we play this game. So, at the end of the show, everybody can get involved.
Yeah.
And after we know you a bit more, be like, did she do that? Or did she not? Or is she? So,
You're not now.
drop it to us, Claire. 2 truths, 1 lie.
When I was a little girl and died from singing, I was singing with an instrument and I decided to sing and be on the bottom of the bed dangling and it dropped down my throat.
Wow.
My dad saved my life.
Wow.
Number 2, I like to eat grass. Like when I'm feeling depressed and down, that's something that I'll eat grass.
Okay. Oh, this is good. Hang on. Sorry. So, let me just rewind. You nearly died from singing.
Yeah,
You like to eat grass.
yeah. And I know they're going to think that one's a lie. I like to eat grass. You said, I didn't want to come here and not reveal something.
At the back garden, the front garden, the park.
No, it has to be like
fresh.
grass that's, I know I'm cultivating and stuff like that.
Oh.
It came from when I was pregnant years ago.
Right.
And I wanted to eat grass.
Was it a craving?
Yes.
Right.
And then it's just became something where I like the taste.
So is that the truth, yeah?
Yeah, that's the truth.
So
nothing but the truth.
That's not a lie?
Not a lie.
Okay.
Order in the court!
So, okie dokie. One more then. Go on.
Right, so,
Gone off track now. It's all right. It's all right.
So, I've had 3 children in my life.
Okay, so you've had 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
You like to eat grass
Yep.
grown in your house.
Yep.
I need to make
Not
sure.
no dirty grass outside, guys.
Well, when
No.
you said grass, I was
Yeah,
like,
it's just
you
like
know,
people eat snow in it, but they don't eat the black
They
pieces.
don't eat the
where
wheat,
people-
the yellow snow.
Jaja. No.
Okie dokie. So you've had 3 kids. I was gonna say you like to eat snow. Then you like to eat grass, and you nearly died from singing.
So which one, guys, is the lie?
Wow. At the end of the show, we're gonna find out which one is the lie. Wow. They're adventurous. I'm not. Oh,
I always have been, you know.
Wow.
Natty. I always have.
I didn't
I've
expect
always
it.
tried new things, you know.
I didn't expect that kind of way.
Yes, because you asked me to say something,
Yes.
so I've got to say something.
We like
good.
it. We like it. Yes. So, as I said, absolute pleasure to have you here, Claire,
you.
to share your journey with us, give us some tips of inspiration, to do some live singing for us later, which I can't wait for. But firstly, tell us a little bit about where you grew up. Where's your background from?
So big up the whole of my Burma veg people. Birmingham, Bamlands, Handsworth. That's where I represent. That's where I was born and bred. I used to live on
Okay.
Victoria Road, Handsworth.
Okay.
I even used to live on Benefit Street as well, James Turner Street.
Yeah.
So I'm an in the streets girl kind of thing. But
Okay.
Yeah. Went to Holyhead School. Went to
Oh,
Benson
Holyhead.
Road School.
Okay.
And my son, my big son, he ended up going Benson Road. Then secondary school was Holyhead.
Wow.
And then I went to like Josiah Mason College.
Yeah.
So I'm an in the streets girl from Handsworth. My father was a sound man back in the day.
Yeah.
Your father know my father, and my father know your father.
Okay.
You know them way there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. In the 80s, he was doing his thing, you know, with certain sounds like Duke Ali and, sorry, Duke Wally. Let me not get it wrong, come no one then beat me. So Duke Wally, and my dad had a sound called Wadat. So that's where I got my first musical influences from. I knew about different artists, Beres Hammond, Gregory Isaac, Dennis Brown, Bob Marley, Buju Banton, Bunty Killer, Beanie Man. He's the one that, you know, tipped up my flavour and my taste for good dancehall music and good reggae music. I also I sang from the age of like 3, but I never really knew about my artistry until I was probably about 16, 17. I kind of knew that there's something special that I've got. I can actually sing because of the reaction of people and stuff like that. So I wouldn't really say my dad was like, yeah, you have to do this and do that, but he would carry me to places.
Yeah.
You know, he would tell me, yo, listen to this new artist and things like that. So I didn't know how experienced I was. By the time I became 21, I showed things like, oh, you seem like you've been in the business for years, like you're a veteran artist already. And I used to think, not putting a veteran name on me yet. I'm only 21. You know what I mean? But that just goes to show that I showed something that was in advance, like even a Vibes Cartel or a Buju Banton. These artists were advanced before their time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that was the reason why, because I was learning and I didn't really know I was learning.
So you literally grew up around music. So it was in the blood anyway. But then, as you said, you know, your dad was a sound man, so you used to go places with him. So it's just certain things that you automatically pick up and you don't even know it's there.
Exactly.
Until someone else highlights it to you and says, oh, you're actually really good at that, you know.
Yeah, and then you think, really?
And then you found your voice, didn't you?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your journey finding your voice from the beginning, like way back.
So in school, I was always part of the musical stuff. So in Benson Road, I was part of, like, we had like presentation evenings every year, and I was always a part of them. When I got to secondary school, I was also a part, you know, obviously I took music for my, you know, GCSEs.
Yeah.
And then I used to
How
do
did
a
you
lot
get
of
on
stuff.
with that?
Yeah, I got A star, man. Well, it was
A
inevitable,
star?
innit? It was music. If that was the only thing I passed.
Come on.
If I never
Trust
passed
me.
music, you know, you'd be like, really? But yeah, I passed music. I did expressive arts. I did English, science, obviously maths. I was never good at maths, but I still got a pass. You know, I come out of school with about 10 GCSEs, so it wasn't
That's
that bad.
really good.
You know what I mean? And I was under immense pressure. Things were going on, but I just loved it. But music was always my outlet. You know, I love music. So in school, I think I probably was homing my craft then, because they were giving me responsibilities of how to organise other artists and,
We love that.
you know, organise what
Yeah.
songs we were going to sing and things like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was something that I didn't realise at the time. But yeah, my teachers, big them up. I can't even remember some of their names, but yeah, they were really, really good.
That's good. That's really good. So you left school, and then did you start making music? What was the process? How did you get to where you are now in regards to songwriting? Did you start singing in the bathroom and recording yourself and then think, I'm going to lay this down on a track? What happened?
Because I was a little like singer. And I was so young. I was always privy. I had a godfather named African. He used to have a studio called Humo Records, and that's where I first started. And people like Skiboo used to record at that studio. I met King Spears, which is a really big engineer from Birmingham.
Yeah.
And we used to just do music and record stuff there. I was probably about 14, 15.
Wow.
So I remember the life of, he had a big house, where he had the studio in the back of his house.
Love them
And then
ones.
his wife, Doxy, she used to cook all the food for us.
Yes.
So, and it would have bedrooms in the house. So that was like the first type of, like, I'd
musical
say,
interaction that you
that
had.
I've seen, and like everything's under one roof.
Yeah.
So I was really privy. That's where I met Frankie Paul.
Okay.
You know, that's where me and him built up a relationship and stuff like that. So yeah, from I was about 14 and 15, I was voicing songs, but I never heard them go out there because obviously I moved from Ransford and I started doing other things. So I would really say I started voicing when I was probably about 18, 19 with Morriman. This is a Mela Vibe studio.
Okay.
I was with him for about 5 years, me, Tenor Star, and some other artists, Andy Williams. We used to go around there and voice songs, and
Yeah, yeah.
that was like the first set of rhythms that went out for me. I had a song called My Heart Is Broken. That's
Okay.
now featured on my EP, Many Moods of Claire Angel, because
Yeah.
obviously I revamped it back because, yeah.
As you
So
do.
we worked with Morriman for a couple of years and then moved along from that. Obviously, I started getting shows and I started working with Stingray Records from out of London.
Okay.
You know, that was a good experience because now we were working on rhythms that, you know, other established artists were on. So, and they taught me a lot about, you know, being able to be, you know, late night sessions and things like that, you know what I mean? 4 o'clock in the morning, may I reach home because we've done a big session. So
Yeah.
that was a good experience and really good rhythms, good production
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I think it's just gone along where, you know, I've built my name, which is Claire Angel, built my name, doing shows, jumping on shows, you know, being fearless, you know, because that's what you have to be in this music business,
You
fearless
do
as a
indeed.
female.
You
know what I mean?
do.
And I think that sometimes I shouldn't have really been in that door, but I'm just nothing it. So I'm saying I should be over there. So
we
I'm
like
going
that.
over there. I'm going to kick off the door.
Yes.
And I'm going through, you know what I mean?
Yes.
If they won't open it for me, naturally, I'm going to have to boot it off.
Yes.
So
We like that.
that's what I've been doing.
We like that. So, as you said, from way back when, you know, you've been in the mix, making music, in the industry, around people that are making music, and just in that surrounding. I'm going to play an old school track of yours, and then we're going to go to a short break. But this one, I don't know why I liked it so much. I just did. As soon as I heard it, I was like, it's in the playlist, put it to my, yeah, I'm in the gym with that one. Yes. So we're going to play this one, and this one is called One Momento. Be There.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Some of these songs.
Tell us a little bit about that. This track, Be There. It's way back.
I know you be there. Is it that?
Yes.
Yeah. So that song was done years ago, and it was like a medley. It had loads of us on it. It had Ras Negus. It had Claire Angel
On the album.
Yeah, Tenor Star.
Yeah, yeah.
Rose Capri.
Yeah.
And it was done by one of our greats. I can't remember his name right now. This is so disgusting.
It's okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, it was a big man that done it for us. Like,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
done the whole production for us, and that was the first kind of time that some Dal, big up yourself, Dal, you know. Big up yourself, yes. So Dal
Yes,
was the
Del.
one that done that project, and that was the first time we thought, oh, this is really good. Somebody's actually producing us, doing a little video
Right.
for us. And that's just about God, that song
Yeah,
is, you
yeah.
know. I know he'll always be there, but it doesn't matter what I'm going through.
Conscious music, we
It's
like that.
beautiful, yeah,
We
so,
like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to play this one. Then we're going to go to a break, and then we're going to come back and chat to you some more, and we're going to get some live vocals from you as well. So everybody, I know you're listening and I know you're locked in. If you haven't already, make sure you're going on to Breakthrough TV, going on to YouTube to follow us live, because we are actually live streaming.
Wow.
We are indeed. But not to worry, if you don't get onto there, all the footage will still be on there. But stay locked in anyway to New Star Radio Live. This track is called Be There. Yes, that was another banger from Claire Angel. Claire, we love that one.
You know, that's old. That's probably about 22, 23 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. KMD.
Yes.
We was part of a crew called Low Key Family.
Okay.
And we are going when you had the U channel. We had a bad boy video.
I've not seen it. I'm
Yeah,
going to
man.
have to see if I can find that. It's
Yeah,
probably on
yeah.
YouTube, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's still there. 'Cause I was
Okay.
watching over there and I was like, cool, clear with our first video. We went to a quarry to do it.
Wow.
So you know them quarries where there's sand everywhere, and
Yeah,
we was
yeah.
in the middle of this quarry.
Yeah.
And we did the video from 12 till 12. We got Justice, we got KMD, we got Bernie, because that was his dad did all of that, and that was really good. That was
We love that.
my first crew when we enter as a first lady. you know?
Yes. So, Claire Angel, tell us a little bit about where that name comes from. What's the background around it? I did listen to one of your tracks, and you were singing "Angel of the Morning."
Yeah.
Yes, and I was thinking, oh, is this where Angel comes from?
No.
So, no, it's a
No.
good track though. We like that.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Claire Angel.
So my name comes from, it's my real name. My middle name's Angel. My first name's Claire. And my
Wow.
mum says when I was born, I looked clear. So she called me Claire. and she said I was an angel, so she called me Angel.
Oh.
So it's actually my real name. Yeah, and I've
Oh.
kept it. And
Yeah.
I just think that my mum knew I was gonna be a star because that's why she named me that. She said it's a star name, Claire, Claire
It
Angel.
is pretty good though, isn't
You know
it?
what I mean? Angelic. So the
Mm.
reason why I did Angel of the Morning, that was done with the late great BB Seaton from the Gay Lads with his son Milo. So I went to London. He
Okay.
said to me, Claire, I want to do a production with you. I'd like to do this song because, you know, your name's Claire Angel, and that's why he was like, change the word to just call me Angel, and it was so fitting for it.
Mm.
So yeah, that's why
It
I did
really
that song.
was, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, 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 yeah.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
So that's my real name,
Original.
original.
We like that. Have you got any siblings, brothers and sisters?
I've got a brother. He's about 21.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was the only child. I had two sisters before me and after me, but they passed away. So I'm the
Ah.
middle child. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah. But
Yeah. Okay.
yes.
So you was telling us about your experience when you first went to a house full of basically music and you started making some tracks. Um, Tell us a little bit about anybody who's inspired you to get to where you are now.
Yo, there's so many people that's inspired me. If you're talking about like the personal people, because
Anybody?
people, yeah, talk about all the
Yeah,
artists
man.
that have inspired them. But my mum's inspired me a lot. My partner has been there through all of the thick and thing. Because when you're on the road as an artist, they see the glamour and the glitter, but you see the
Mm,
personal life. It's the family that has to take the brunt of that.
really do,
So
yeah.
you have to big up the people who are there as a musician. Because when you're a musician, you're frustrated, you're
Mm,
miserable, you're always wanting to get that next big thing, always running down music, and that is what I was doing for years.
mm,
And at the end of the day, the frustrations that came with it, I needed some shoulders to lean on because
yeah.
we're not, me and you, I know we're the same. We're not like this age who every little thing then gone on social media, every little thing everybody have to know
Mm,
them business. So then my outlet isn't the social media. My outlet is my family.
yeah.
You get me? So
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to big up my family and say thank you for putting up with some of these divas things.
Are you a diva?
Not really, but
I don't
I
believe
have
you,
a bit of
Claire. I
diva
don't
traits.
believe
I try not to be, but things like, oh,
you.
I want my room full of strawberries now. I'm not that type of
No, you're
diva.
not.
You know what I mean? But
You'd like some hot
as a
water and
musician, I
some
would
ginger and
say,
lemon tea,
yeah,
that would be nice.
artists, we slightly have a bit of ego because, people put us on a pedestal.
They
We've
do a
got
bit, don't
talent,
they?
yeah, but
Mm,
it's the people that, and you have to be humble. You have
yeah.
to know that, that's why I've got some people like, yes, clear, when you're boss, but still I gotta say, hey, gal, Ray.
Mm,
Remember this and remember that because you need those people around you to keep
mm,
you grounded because you don't want to lose your head.
nah.
And sometimes you can be really disrespectful to your team. I'm just telling the truth as an artist because it's not all roses, you know what I
Mm,
mean? And that's because of frustration. That's because sometimes you don't think your team's moving fast enough. That's because of trauma. It's because
mm,
of a lot of things. So, as I says, I can't call everybody individually, but I can say my partner Roger, I can say my manager Jack Rubin, my friend Karen, they've been there for me, and there's many other people that have been there for me as well.
yeah.
In terms of musically,
Mm,
there's certain artists like Tenor Star, he's always been there musically for me, sharing my stuff, bringing me to the sound men, bringing me to the radio stations. So we can't forget about him, I have to
mm.
talk about him, I have to
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
these are the people who have been a part of my journey. My dad, you
Mm,
know, thank you to my mum because my mum was always the one that I've got a daughter that can sing, Me sing a funeral, me sing a party, me sing a christening everywhere, on the street corner, in the bathroom. You better just sing.
I
So
like
that's
that.
where I got my confidence of singing.
Mm,
Like when I see you sing, I love to see you sing and several others sing because I see that confidence that I have.
mm.
That confidence when you get on the stage,
Oh,
you
that's
just rip it
nice.
up, blood. You're
Yeah.
wicked, man. When I first saw
Mm,
you, I said, oh, me, no, I said, Natty Ola so bad.
mm,
When you scat, I don't even think Amy Winehouse was a bad scatter like you. I've
mm.
tried to scat,
I get
but it's not
compared to
good.
Amy quite a bit.
Yeah, but you
I
know
think
what?
it's just one
Yeah,
of them
she
things.
was wicked.
Mm,
She did her thing. But at the end of the day, the scatting comes from us, blood.
I
So
know.
you're originally
I know.
doing it. You know
Ella
what I mean?
Fitzgerald, some old school
Remember, I told you so.
roots.
Yes, man. And those are the type of songs I used to listen to before I started even doing reggae and dancehall.
Wow, I did see footage of you actually. It was way back. And you wasn't singing a reggae song. I don't know what song you were singing. Maybe it was a Whitney song because you got that voice. But I was like, yeah, yeah. You know when someone can sing
Yeah.
all the genres, you're like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
she's got it.
So, but them are my teachers, the Ella Fitzgeralds, the Etta James, the Whitneys, the Patti LaBelle's. Those are the people, like, when Patti LaBelle lie down on the floor and start sing, I'm like, oh my God, I want to do that. I haven't done it yet, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to do
yeah.
it.
I'll be like, someone help me up,
Yeah,
help me.
my back. But yo, she's wicked. And then you got Aretha Franklin. They say she can break glass. Their voices are
Yeah, yeah.
phenomenal.
Wow.
Dionne Warwick. These are the artists
Yeah,
that you
man.
listen to for, clarity
Centuries.
and yeah, man, a real music. That not saying they're not doing me real music now, but I'm an old schooler, so you can slightly hear it in my music as well. You know what I mean?
Talking of your music, so we've listened to some of the old music. Tell us a bit about your writing process. Everybody has different writing processes of if they sit down and be like, yep, I'm going to write a song today about a microphone. I'm going to write a song about whatever, or freestyling and they record themselves. What is your songwriting technique? Do you have like, this is my structure, or is it just free vibes in and catch it as it comes?
It depends. I've got several different writing techniques. It
Oh,
depends how I'm feeling.
are you listening, artists?
Yeah,
Get this
several,
one,
several.
get
I
this
haven't
one.
just got one, but one of my main ones will be, obviously I get a rhythm and I listen to it,
Yeah.
and then I decide what concept, depending on what's been going on for the week, what I'm seeing, things I'm hearing, and I'll say, all right then. And then I also listen to a lot of different music. Like me listen to my Smooth FM and my Art FM, because when you listen to them, you hear some back in the day tunes.
You
You're like,
really
yo, that's
do.
bad,
You
And then you discover
do.
that, oh, most of these tunes I'm hearing now, they're like, they've ripped off some of they've
Yeah.
used the same riffs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I get the concept, now I know what I'm writing about, and then I just elaborate on that. And to be honest, I would just say that it's God that sends down some of these things, because some of these things I'm writing, I'm thinking, huh, did you write that? How did you get it like that? It sounds like it makes sense. I also have help as well. I have my manager, Jack Rubin. He's a wicked songwriter. Like, he's a
Okay.
wordsmith. You'll just say one word to him and he'll come up with the old lines, you know what I mean? So
Wow, we like
he's
that.
brushed up my songwriting, because songwriting needs to be telling a story. Songwriting needs
Definitely.
to be structured and it needs to make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From the start to the beginning. But every artist has a different method. Then I've got a method where I'll just write words, write words, write words, write words, have a beat to the table and do my stuff and just have words.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then as long as I've got a concept, I can just write anything. But I have my thesaurus also. So I can know different meanings, different words, similes, metaphors. These are things you want to do. And I listen to a lot of nowadays, like, all right, then I've got this thing where for 1 month I'll just study one artist. So take, for instance, I'm going to study Peter Tosh. So for
Okay.
1 month I just listen to Peter Tosh. I just watch Peter Tosh
Wow.
documentaries, and that's all I study is Peter Tosh. Then the next month I'll move along to Bounty Killer and just watch all his interviews, watch all
Wow.
his stage shows, because these are artists that I think are wicked performers. So if I want to get the boost to perform, if I've got a show coming up, I'll watch Lady Saw
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
a bit. I'll watch Mum and Nancy for
Yeah,
a bit.
yeah, yeah.
I'll watch Patti LaBelle. I'll watch Beyonce, because at the end of the day, all combined together, they put on a wicked show.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
And
yeah.
I've seen you on stage and you do put on a very good performance, I must say. You get everybody in the audience lively. You pull up the track just when we need it. You do though, don't you? Yes, wheel up the track. And everybody absolutely loves your performance. So you clearly have a gift for performing on stage, because some people can sing. Some people can perform and not sing, but together it's a whole thing, isn't it? So give yourself a pat on the back for whatever was given to you at birth.
Thank
Little
you.
sprinkle of something,
Something, definitely. And
because
it's just
you
been
do smash it on stage. You
Thank
do,
you so much.
and it
I
is.
love being on stage. It's one of my favourite parts of being an artist, the stage. It's because what you're giving to people is powerful, and you don't know when you're coming off stage and there's people at the stairs crying their hearts out because they're thinking, oh my God, she's magnificent. She just told me something that I need to go and sort out that
Yeah.
situation, So a singer is a very powerful thing. That's why it's very powerful and it's very important. What's being administered out there is something that is going to teach you, because I'm from a school where music was a message, music was a teaching, music was a music of change. It done stuff.
I hear that.
It changed
Messages.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. There's got to
So,
be a message in the music, and
definitely.
literally, all of your music is conscious, and we love that. We love that. We love a bit of love songs. We do. Everyone loves a love song here and there.
Yeah.
but conscious music, I would say, wins every time.
I think the market now, you just have to be trying to sing about everything.
Yeah.
But I will not sing slackness. That is where I have the cutoff.
Yes.
I will sing songs that are probably adult like in a slick, nice
Yes.
way where you can digest it, but I'm not gonna sing about nothing about my body
Yep.
or blah blah blah. So just get
Okay.
that straight. And the producers and the artists that want to work with me, it have to be some conscious, clean music. Where the picnic them can listen, where your granny can listen, where your mother and your
Yes.
father can listen. You know, when they come in the car, you have to turn off everything and like, what was that? Oh, nothing, mum. And you have to put on the
That's
gospel music.
a
No,
Nicki
no.
Minaj thing, isn't it? And all of them rappers, isn't it? That they don't let their own kids listen to the music, but they'll let everybody else's
Body else,
kids.
exactly.
So it's
So what does that show?
Exactly. Yes. Conscious music is the way forward. We're going to play another track of yours. And then we're going to go to a quick ad. And then we're going to have a live performance, which I'm very excited about. Hey.
Yeah.
So, would you like to choose the next track? Or shall I choose another one?
I think you can choose because
Okay.
you'd want to anyway.
Okay.
You're just asking that just to make it look good. You really
I've got
a track in mind.
I've got a
don't you?
selection already.
Exactly.
So, ooh, my little gems. Okay, so the next track I've got on here is Why You Do.
Wow.
Do you know this?
Big up Bucky Joe. Bucky Joe, like you pay the twist and turns, that's Bucky Joe's
Yeah,
before production. Buzzwhack Records from
Okay.
London.
Okay.
I've done Run the Wicked Away with them, Ja Promise with him. So
Okay.
yeah, that's one of my producers still. Big up yourself, Bucky Joe.
Okay, well, we're going to play that track.
Yep, nice.
Okay, and then we're going to go to a quick break, people. So stay locked in to New Star Radio Live because we are going live and we are live. We're going to have live vocals from Claire Angel on her new track that has been released. So stay locked in. But first, we're going to have another track. So this one is called, what's it called, Claire?
Why you do that? You're wrong. Song, guys, is a dedication to the brilliant, great queen of reggae, Marcia Griffiths. So I done this song alongside King Jammies, Jack Reuben, King Spears, and it was like a present to give to her for her 60th Diamond Jubilee. 60 years, the beautiful queen has been in the business doing beautiful music. So I loved the song from I was a little girl, so I decided that, yeah, I think it's time to drop it. So big up Marcia Griffiths, 60 years of greatness. And it originally was a Bob Marley and the Wailers song. So big up the whole legacy, Bob Marley, everybody. So the song is called I'm Hurting Inside. It's available on all platforms, guys. Please support the artist and go and buy the songs. Natty? we're there.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Okay, we're going to pull that back. We're going to pull it back. We're going to pull that back and start that again. One moment. Claire.
So it going on. I can hear the mic, but I can't hear the music.
Okay, it's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to pull back the track. You did just tell us a little bit about the track.
Yeah.
What was your inspiration writing this track?
So I didn't write it. As I said, it was a track written by Bob Marley and the Wailers, but then Marcia Griffiths took it and did her version. So I used to watch a show called The Mighty Queen, and I used to always hear the song, and I loved it so much. And I said, you know what? One day I'm going to do about the song. And then I done it about a year and a half ago. And then it was just the timing because it's her 60th Diamond Jubilee. So we decided that, you know, with the help of King Jammies and Jack Reuben, we decided to put it out, and it's doing really well all over the world. You know, it's playing everywhere, so it's a joy, man. It's a joy.
We love that. Absolutely love it. And it is a real good tune. I've seen you performing it somewhere. Did you go to Jamaica and perform it in Jamaica?
No, because I'd voiced it, but I hadn't released it yet. So I performed it at the Legends of Legends about 2 years ago. And then I done it on a Josie Wells show at the Drum as also.
Okay.
So, yeah, I did. When I first recorded it, when I had a show, I was performing it. I performed it in Ipswich also. But then obviously I had other songs coming out and I had other things doing. So I kind of knew it wasn't released yet. So I stopped singing it. But now I'll be singing it everywhere.
We love that. I think we're good to go again.
So.
We're going to take another take. This is take 2, guys.
All right.
And this is I'm Hurting. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. King Spears, King Jammers again. Bring back the happy times, yeah. Whoa. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. I'm hurting inside. I'm hurting inside. When I was just a little child, happiness stayed for a while. Then from me it slipped one day. Happiness come back, I say. And if you don't come running and looking, yeah, for happiness. And if you don't come running and looking, yeah, for happiness. Oh, I've done you no wrong. Oh, no, I've done you no wrong. Please believe me, reveal yourself to me. Oh, I'm hurting inside. I said, believe me, I'm hurting inside. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. New style. Been together like school children. Then you hurt me just in vain. Oh Lord, I'm your little child. Happiness come back a while. And if you don't come running and looking, yeah, for happiness. And if you don't come running and looking, yeah, for happiness. Oh, I've done you no wrong. No, I've done you no wrong. Please believe me, reveal yourself to me. Oh, I'm hurting inside. I said, believe me, I'm hurting inside. Yeah. I'm hurting inside. I'm hurting inside.
Yes, Claire Angel. Oh my goodness. Your vocals, babes.
Thank you.
Your vocals. I absolutely love that.
Thank you, baby.
Love it. I feel like we need it again.
Lord. We need it again.
Ah, We're not going to do it again. We're not going to do it again. But
You have
that
to
was
go and buy the track now, guys.
you do. But that lot, your vocals are amazing, man.
Thank you.
They're so clean. Do
Wow.
you know what I mean? Like clean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the notes.
Clean.
Yeah.
Right, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love that. Love it.
Thank you.
I want something else now. We need more.
We need more?
We need more live vocals.
The people out there, do you want some more? You have to talk, you know, because if you're not talking, me got me hard.
We definitely want more live. What are you saying about doing an a cappella for us?
Should I?
Yes.
Should I?
Yes, I feel like you should do some a cappella, like, you know, a verse and a chorus and an outro. Go on,
I'm just thinking of what song.
Wow.
I know.
While I'm alive.
There's so many. All right.
While I'm alive.
All right then.
We love that one.
So this song is dedicated to everybody who is living now, who needs to appreciate who is living now. So we're not going to wait until they pass away to go to their funeral and bring flowers and cry and talk about how much we love the person. We need to tell them in life. If you're doing it already, this song is still for you, but you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But we need to love people and appreciate people now, because when we don't, they pass away and then we feel bad. And it's something you have to live with as well. Like, I didn't do the right thing. I didn't go and see my loved ones more often, you know, and then when them pass away, you know, the amount of eulogies I've heard of these great people. So we need to give people their flowers now in life. So this song is a cappella and it's called While I'm Alive. It's available on all downloadable platforms, courtesy of Jack Rubin, Claire Angel and Peckins. All right. Rate me in life while I'm alive. Nobody wait for me dead for say me have a vibe. Yeah, me see it all a while. Give me my flowers right now, nobody hide. Rate me in life while we're alive. Nobody wait for me dead for say me have a vibe. Yeah, me see it all a while. Give me my flowers right now and make me smile. Time waits for no one, so don't hesitate. And life, fate, forever loving and we not take no break. And if you ever fall out with your loved one, make sure it gets up before the day done. Cause tomorrow is not promised to no one. If you agree me while you sing, right we in life while we're alive. Nobody wait for me dead for say me have a vibe. Yeah, me see it all a while. Give me my flowers right now, nobody hide. Right we in life while we're alive. Nobody wait for me dead for say me have a vibe. Yeah, me see it all a while. Give me my flowers right now and make me smile. Me sight my brother yesterday, but not today. Jah know life set away. I'm a sister when me paw it from way back when. It grieved me, me not see her again. Wish I could have told you everything you went to me. Love we took for granted, the things we couldn't see. I wanna hold you physically, it's not to be. So me say, come in, know me have you spiritually. While I'm alive, nobody wait for me dead to say me have a vibe. Yeah, me see it all a while. Give me my flowers right now, nobody hide. Write me in life while we're alive. Nobody wait for me dead to say me have a vibe. Yeah, me see it all a while. Give me my flowers right now and make me smile.
Oh my goodness. Yes, Claire. Yes.
Acapellas are so mad.
Ah, clean. Clean.
your head.
That was beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Tell us a little bit about that track.
So, as I says, it was a track that me and my manager, Jack Rubin, wrote. And we always wanted to write a song about giving people their flowers and their, you know, their just desserts.
Yes.
You know, what's due to Caesar is due to Caesar. But
Yes.
you know, even in artistry, there's a lot of artists that got lifetime achievement awards and things like that when they passed away.
Yes.
So it's really nice that I could even honour Marcia Griffiths now because she's alive. You know, she's still singing, she's still doing music, and that is a brilliant thing. So yeah, it's just a song about honouring people now, valoring people now, giving people their flowers, you know, telling people that you love them when you can, you know what I mean? Because we take people for granted, and as I says in the song, tomorrow no promise to nobody. So yeah,
I like that. I like that so much. I think everybody loves that track because it's so relatable. And all generations, there's no age restriction on your music, which is good, man. Because when I've seen you live, there is young people, middle-aged people, old.
it's beautiful, that is.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why music is so powerful. And there's loads of times I come off stage and when I get home I cry because I think, oh my God.
Do you cry?
Yeah, because sometimes you think you're not even worthy to be in this position, you know what I mean? Because, you know, the
Right.
dead rubbish. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. You know, we battle these things, you
Yeah.
know. It's reality.
I hear it.
And I never want to to know if I'm going through something difficult. You might not know all intricate things, but you will know that, you know what, your artist is a bit struggling at the moment. And sometimes you don't even tell people, you just go on through. But as I said, big up my family and big up the people that are with me through thick and thin when everybody sees the glamour and the glitter. But them not see what I go on. But right now, Claire's mental health is good. I'm good. Everything good. My music I go good.
Yes.
I have life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? My day out with the great Natty.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Shannon, where's the flowers?
Shannon. Shannon. Big up Shannon in the place, you know, big bad video photographer. He my everything. He's a jack of all trades, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are actually going to play the track While I'm Alive.
Yes,
we're going to play
nice
it.
one.
While you get yourself settled, you can sit yourself back down, get cozy for a minute. But we're going to play it because it's out. When was that out? Quite a while ago
Yeah, it's
now.
been about 4 years now.
And it's still
and
a
it's
banger.
still a rock.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying about longevity, music.
Yes.
You know, hopefully 50 years from now, it's still a rock.
I think so.
So, yeah.
I think so,
Those
you know.
are the type of songs we want to write, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have the songs that come and go, but I want to write songs that, you know,
Last.
year after year
Legacy.
after year.
Yeah, man.
Even one of the prime examples, like Busy Signal, I love him. I think he's a tough artist. He always writes songs for things so that, happy birthday, yeah, my friend.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
will go
yeah,
play
yeah.
next year,
Yeah,
the year
yeah, yeah.
next. Every year it's probably going to play. It's
Yeah.
never going to dead. You get me? And those are the kind of songs we love. The
We love that.
bobs and that.
We do. So we're going to play, we are going to play While I'm Alive because it is an absolute track. And I play it all the time anyway.
I've heard.
Because it's a good tune, man. Good music is good music, right? So we're going to play that. And then we're going to get to know you a little bit more. Talk about your journey. Talk about your experiences. Talk about a bit more about you. And we're going to find out about that 2 truths and 1 lie.
Ross.
Okay, here we go. Yes, we're back and it's a New Star Radio Live. If you're just joining us, we've got Claire in the building and you've just missed a live performance that was really, oh my gosh. Best believe that's going to be on YouTube, so you can check that out shortly. Thank you, Claire.
Oh, thank you, man. It's an honour to be here. You know what I mean? Like, my fellow female artists being interviewed by you. It's great. And your interview is lush, man. It's not just one of them, oh, Claire, where did you grow up? How did you get into music? It's really good.
Well, you're blessing us with your vocals, your story, your tips for other artists. You was telling us about your writing techniques. Any other tips that you can share?
I think that doing your vocal training and training your voice is the best thing an artist can do, because there's going to be times when you're not performing and you still need your voice to be on top form. I'm always performing, because if I'm not on stage, I'm in the studio. If I'm not in the studio, I'm doing my vocals. So I'll just say a bit of advice musically is to learn your business side, and, you know, just watch other artists as well, because that's what I do. I watch a lot of artists, different types of artists for different types of things. I don't necessarily copy them, but I love certain things what they do, so I'll be like, oh, that's good, oh, that's nice. So I just say study your artist, study your business side, and practice all the time. I'm always singing, so it comes in like second nature to me.
Do you apply for any funding or anything like that?
Yes, my previous manager, Vanessa, big up yourself, Vanessa, she was doing applying for a lot of funding, but we haven't been getting it for some reason. So we just keep on trying. But
Yeah.
if we don't get funding, we just have to continue to fund ourselves. But
As we do.
anybody who knows about the funding, I'm here because it's a long process. You fill out a form, and then I feel like I fit enough of the criteria. However, maybe we need a bid writer or something like that. You know what I mean?
I think I need to try and find somebody who knows about the process for funding, because majority of the artists come in here and they say the same thing about funding. If anybody knows about funding, can you give some tips?
And I know a lot about it because I've read up on certain fundings. There's women's fundings,
Yep.
the PRS,
Yep.
and we've used that, done that about 3 times, and they've refused us. They said
Yep.
there's so many applicants. But I'm saying I know I fit the criteria. Plus, I'm from Birmingham. I've been repping the game for years. My music, and I know what I do can help others as well. So, we need money, because once you get to a certain stage, you need financial
You do.
backing, sponsorship,
You do.
whatever it is, you know what I mean? But at the same time, if we don't get them things, we're still going to do our thing.
We're still going to do
You know
our
what I mean?
thing.
Yeah.
Love that. Anybody who's listening who knows about funding, drop me a message, give us some info. You can come and have a chat about it so other artists can get information, because there's loads of artists out there that are applying for funding and not actually getting the recognition that they need. And it's a hard process. It's not easy. You're filling in quite a lot of details. You're going in depth about what you want to do. And it is a bit shattering, but we continue to move on as
Yeah.
we move.
Definitely.
Okay. So, as we move, lost my words there.
Ooh.
As we move, I was just going to say, you've been doing amazing stuff from way back when to right now. Where are you at right now? What's going on with you?
So I had the pleasure last year to be taken to Jamaica to work with the great King Jammies.
Oh, wow.
So that's all courtesy of my manager, Jack Rubin. He's got a long-standing relationship with King Jammies, also his manager as well.
Wow.
So, I got the privilege to go and work with him. We're working on an album right now. So
Amazing.
I don't know when it's going to be out or anything
So
like
exciting.
that, but the album will come this year. God willing,
Yes,
it's coming, because
yes.
it's a long time. People have said, Claire, I put out no album, but in the meantime, I have an EP, Many Moods of Claire Angel, and I have a mixtape as well, Claire Angel meets King Jammies.
You're a busy bee. So hold up. Let's just rewind for a moment, because that was a lot to take in. So you're dropping, there's going to be an album release some point this year.
Yes.
You're doing a mixtape as well.
Well, the mixtape's already out.
Mixtape's out.
And the EP's already out.
Yes.
It's a old EP because it's been out for about 4 years. However, it's still available. It's still fresh music.
Yes.
And obviously, I'm working on loads of singles and stuff like that. So we're just going to be dropping, breezing through the UK, doing some shows, and then bam, I'll be taking a trip to Jamaica very, very soon. And then
Wow.
there's going to be so much things happening after that as well.
What part in Jamaica is it?
So the studio is in Kingston.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So we know the art and the
Yes,
thing, you know what I mean?
love
King
that.
Jammy Studio is so warm and nice. It's nice in there, man. Like all
Wow.
the greats have been in there. So for me to be in there voicing songs,
Yeah.
it was amazing stuff. So big up the whole King Jammies.
Yeah,
stable.
amazing. I went to Kingston last February, and I like the vibe. I'm not going to lie.
Nice, man.
I like the vibe, even though it's
Yeah.
we know what it is,
Yeah,
but
man.
it is what it is, right?
It is what it is. You
And
know what I mean?
yes, and I liked it.
Yeah.
So
But it's
blessings.
the culture.
It
You
is,
see the
man.
culture in its
It is real.
Yeah,
Real state.
life culture.
Yeah,
like,
man.
You want a jerk chicken, see the jerk
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
there, so,
yeah.
You want some race, see the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The KFC. Oh my God, guys, them talk about it. I've been to Jamaica now, but when I took this trip, I hadn't been from 2017. And for some reason, when I was younger and I went, that's when I ate KFC. When I went in 2007, I never got to eat KFC because I was on a cruise. But when we go,
Is the KFC? I never had KFC.
KFC
Is it?
absolutely divine.
I feel like I've missed out.
The one in Kingston, bad. Like them do barbecue style, and them do
Shannon's nodding.
spicy style, and then the original style.
Really?
And then they got and then them have these little dumpling thing. Hey,
The,
I tell
the
you,
biscuits. Is it the biscuits?
biscuit, they're bad.
Yes.
I'm like, why don't you do that over here? And
Yeah.
you see the spicy.
It's like a crumpet,
It's
isn't it?
so
But not a
crispy.
crumpet.
Yeah, it's not, because it's not as flaky as a crumpet.
Yeah, but like a
Beautiful.
dumpling. But
I have to get extra, and their food is just beautiful. However, you have to wait long, for goodness.
Do you? Oh,
And 2
wow.
hours. First time 2 hours. And
Are
you know
you
what?
joking?
It was 2 hours, and the 2 hours just went. I swear to
Two
God.
hours.
You
What are they
will wait.
doing?
Listen, when you go into KFC, no
I'm
matter
wasting
what time,
away.
no matter what time, it ram and people are
Oh,
waiting an hour and a half.
really?
But one time, me and Vanessa, we went at like 11:30, and we get served quick, and the food hot. And oh God,
Mm.
I can't wait to go back to Jamaica for just one piece of the chicken. Oh my God, it's so nice. It's
Oh,
dry.
I feel like I've
You know,
missed
like this
out.
one, it's kind of wetty and greasy
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
No
yeah.
disrespect, but
Yeah.
like wetty chicken. Like
Crazy.
this one dry, like you can tell some Jamaican people have
Yeah.
prepared this chicken.
No
Crispy and nice.
way.
Oh my God, I did some videos, I didn't even put them up. I was like, this chicken is delicious.
Mm. And you know, when I got off the plane, a woman was like, I'm going to get KFC. I was like,
You
KFC?
need to go try it,
And
Natty.
I was like, KFC?
You not live life if you go a yard and you don't eat a box of KFC.
No, I was just like, I just want some hard
Them have
food.
2-piece, 3-piece, 4-piece, 5-piece. Listen me. But the variety is much better. But every country like Japan, if you go to a Japan KFC,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
do some different things.
Yeah, everywhere's got a
You
different.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I feel like, yeah, we definitely need to have the same kind of recipe, but every country has their own recipe. So if you want a sweet and sour barbecue style chicken, jaja, yeah, I forgot you had. But you ain't gonna get it here.
I'm definitely going back for that then.
Yes.
So let's step away from the chicken,
Chicken's
making
on
me
your mind
hungry.
now.
Tell us a little bit about one of your best experiences so far in music.
Working with King Jammies is one, you know,
Wow.
because he's a legend, like the legend of dancehall. So for me to be in my day now and be working with it is brilliant. I went on a cruise in 2017, and it was a Jam Rock cruise, and I met Shinehead, and he brought me on stage and everything
Wow,
like that.
Jam
That
Rock
was
Cruise.
amazing.
That sounds good. I'm not sure about being on a boat, you know. How was that?
You know what? You don't really know you're dip on the boat until you go on the dock where everybody is, and you're like, oh my God, we're moving, we're on water. We're in the Atlantic Ocean, anything can happen. You start thinking about Titanic. But then you're all right again. You know, I didn't get seasick, but once I could
you not?
see it moving, it was beautiful just to look out in the ocean
Yeah,
and say,
yeah.
wow, this is like, we're taking a risk.
Do
Because
you feel it moving like that? Because it's such a
it
big
doesn't
boat.
move like that.
Yeah,
But
'cause-
there was a lot of turbulence. Because when they have the
Okay.
Jam Rock cruise, sometimes the storms are passing.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of turbulence. But it ain't that bad. It's not for people who, you know, you're faint-hearted and them type of thing. But it's not a thing where you're going to, you know, some people, oh, I'm going to vomit. You don't, it doesn't feel
can't
like that.
feel it.
It's okay. And then after a
Okay.
couple of days, you get used to it.
What was your cabin like?
We had a small cabin.
They
so
all
we
look small though on the
never
boats,
have
though,
the
don't
budget.
They
we
all
never
look
have the
small, though.
ocean view.
They all look small
No,
though.
the
aren't-
ocean view ones ain't.
Oh, were they not?
They're massive. 'Cause my brethren had ocean views.
Oh.
So we used to just go in his room to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
yeah, we're in the ocean. And then later on we go back to our little coop. But yeah, you didn't really need no plush room on the
No.
boat because
You're not
you
going to
know,
spend much time in there.
exactly. I
anyway,
was
are you?
never in my room. I was always out and about, and the artists walk up and down, and
Yeah.
you can talk to them, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a different
yeah.
environment on the Jam Rock cruise, and obviously it's put on by Damien Marley and his
Wow.
family, and it's wicked. He has the top artists on there every year. My friend Paul from Action Pakistan, he's the one that actually got me on the boat. You get me? So it was a good look, man. I love that journey. I met so many artists: Taurus Riley, Romain Virgo, Bunty Killer. I met as well. And all of the Marleys. So
Love
it was
that.
good, man. Yeah,
Love
man.
that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, experiences, gems them are.
Yeah, man.
Gems.
Never forget them.
Trust me.
Going on stage with Frankie Paul and Jimmy Riley, that was a good show as well. And Lukey D was on the show. But, you know, Jimmy Riley and Frankie Paul have passed away now. So, you know, them things will never happen again. I did a show where I just went to the show and I ended up on stage with Briggy and General Trees and U-Roy, and now U-Roy's passed away, and obviously that's the
Wow.
godfather of, you know, DJing. You get me? So them things are like, you know, them things will never happen again. So you cherish
Blessings.
those moments. Yeah,
Trust me. Blessings. Well, it's a blessing to have you here today, Claire.
Thank you.
And you've blessed us with your beautiful vocals, which I will be listening back to. I'll be like, let me hear it again, because I just love your clean voice. I'm telling you, when you hear artists live, the difference from live from their tracks is epic. It's the everything for me. It's the game changer.
I love live.
Yeah,
I do.
and you You
I
smashed
never
it.
can say, yeah, a singer can sing until I see them live. When I see them live now, then I can say, yeah, man, you can't sing.
We love
Because,
that.
computerized, it's so easy
Yeah,
to just.
auto
Now they got
tune.
this AI app, I can just sing in it. And it just make a song. So I'm
Really?
like, are you trying to put us real artists out of business, mate? It ain't gonna happen.
Wow,
You understand?
I actually wrote about that. I wrote something about
Did
it.
ya?
Yeah, because basically, it was comparing AI to actual humans and what humans can do that AI can't do. And the only thing that we have that they haven't got is emotion. They can tune into our emotions, and they can duplicate it by our instruction. But without our instruction, they've got nothing.
Exactly. So don't try to eliminate us because you're still gonna need us. But if I want to do a
Every
whole album in like a day, I've got an
Chat
AI.
GP.
It's a madness. I'm like, wow, really? All right, then I'm gonna see and release 2 songs by AI, and then these new AI
Wow.
artists, where they're gonna perform?
That's a funny thing that is because basically a lot of record labels now they went for a period of time where they was basically going for artists that have loads of followers on their Instagram, loads of TikToks going on, and they sign them. And basically, it's like, well, what am I actually getting? You don't get an artist. You get someone who's somebody else has given the track and they've kind of edited it and auto tuned it, and then they couldn't do anything with them. So labels are now going back to basics.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
You learnt now that you can't just pick them up. They have to be seasoned. So an
Seasoned,
artist
like
like
the
me, all right then.
KFC.
I love that we're talking about this because it was with me. I used to get frustrated and despondent because I'm thinking, well, there's some artists like, my team used to always say, Claire, you got to sort out your social media because
It's
without
hard, man.
social media, they're
Gotta
not
do
even gonna-
everything.
They're not going to look at you because when they look at your social media, them just want to see I get 100 million
yeah,
hits. They
yeah.
don't even care about if you're talented. You must be doing something to get them hits. So all right, then let's sign you. But then there's me who's working hard, performing hard,
Yeah.
putting out music, and I'm not getting the views because I don't know, the algorithms ain't working for me. But obviously I get my natural views. If I put up a post, I'll get like 3,000, 4K.
Wow.
That's brilliant.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, I know that's natural views. It's
Yeah.
not no buying of views. You
Yes.
can buy views to boost your thing, but I want real views, man. Views that I can say, yeah, like I've got my page and I've got 1 million views for this, and then it's gone down to 56 views. That not add up.
That not add up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Um, well, it doesn't, does it? It doesn't add up.
No.
And to be fair, it's all about being genuine to yourself. I mean, come on. If you're posting certain things and you're portraying certain things, and then it's not what it is, it's like you're just lying to yourself.
Exactly.
The only person that's going to be disappointed is you.
But is this is what they look like they want?
Not
You know
anymore.
what I mean? Well, now you're saying
Not
they've
anymore. It
changed
was a blessing
Here
when I heard that.
come.
It was an absolute blessing because I was like, I've got no chance.
Yeah.
All these people out here with their TikToking and na. Yeah.
And I
but
can't do it.
It's back to basics.
Yeah, man.
It's about genuine artists that can make good music, that can actually perform,
Exactly.
that can sing.
Because that's where the money is,
Yes.
the performing. That's where the promoters are going to make their money. That's how the
Yes.
record labels are going to make back their money. If the artists, and that is what I grew up on, wicked performers who can perform year after year after year. They don't necessarily even have to have a hit song now or a current song, but they can perform.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, all of these people are people who are tough. They had the package. You know what I mean? The package. They could sing, they could write, they could dance, they could do a lot. You know what I mean? But now you can just manufacture something, and I think that's a kick in the face to the artists before us who have done so much hard work to even get us to where we are.
I believe so,
You know,
yeah.
the evolution of it is going backwards when it needs to be. It's going forwards, but it needs to be going back to old school terms where an artist was a real artist. An artist had to be able to voice a song in 3 minutes because we've got a reel, and if you mess up that reel, it costs
Trust
money and
me.
you're out the door. Hard-working artists that are practicing every single day. So when the fame hits them and comes, they can handle it. They can deal with it.
So have you, for yourself, you're an independent artist?
Yeah.
Are you looking to get signed for a label? Would that interest you?
Yeah, definitely the right deal. You know,
Have you been approached by any labels?
we've been approached, but that's not what we want to do. As you say, you don't want them to sign you and then you're restricted and then they put you on a shelf. Because I noticed they used to sign artists for they were popular for, and then when they get them, they like mold them, change them. They start doing some different type of things that's not what the fans gravitate to. So I'd rather kind of boss on my own recognizance, get my own style, so I can administer it to them and they'll accept my style. So obviously I've got like VP Records, we're working with them, and I'm working with King Jammies. So if King Jammies signed me tomorrow, that's who I'd want to sign to. You know what I mean? And I know that it's coming, so I don't want to say too much. But yes,
exciting times for you, Claire.
If it's good, because everybody can say, "Oh, I do music for the love," and definitely everybody knows I do music for the love. But the love is not going to give my child a legacy, my children a legacy. I need to start making the money.
Financial stability from it,
and then we can do stuff more and help things, because I want to do a lot of stuff. There's certain things I haven't revealed yet, but me soon I go reveal them for show you. There's certain things that are dear to my heart that I want to help with and I want to make a difference. So I'm not just singing for myself, I'm singing for the world and I'm singing for people. My songs are for people, they're not for me. When I write them, I'm writing them. Who am I going to administer them to? So the fans and the people that encourage Claire Angel, they're very important to me.
We love that. Love that, Claire. Claire, so let's go all the way back to the beginning of the interview. Actually, before we do that, do you want to give any shout outs to anybody? I know you've given some already, but let's do it again.
Well, big up my son Tajan, big up my partner Roger right here beside me as ever. Jack Reuben, big up yourself. Anyway, you stand up in the world. King Spears, the big bad engineer, the big bad producer, big up yourself. King Jammies, legendary. You get me? Big up Karen, and just big up everybody that's, dealing with my thing. Big up Sam, big up whole heap of people, man, for big up, I don't want to big up people and I big up people and then I get myself in a trouble. So, just big up everybody. Big up Shannon in the building.
Hey.
You don't know. And big up all of the promoters that have put me on shows, you get me?
Love that.
All of the producers that I've worked with, you get me? Just big up on herself. Love on her, man.
Okay, so all of them people that have just been bigged up, I know some of them have got to be listening. And they know Claire. We know Claire better now than we did at the beginning of the interview, and she told us 2 truths and 1 lie. Now this is some juicy stuff, I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect it. So the first one was you nearly died singing and your dad had to save you. You like to eat grass. I'm not giving them nothing else with that, just that you like to eat grass. And the last one was, hang on, what was the last one again?
I can't
it's gone.
Remember. That's not good. What was it?
What was that? What was that?
Yeah, that was the first one. I can't.
So, hang
Guys,
on.
can you remember?
Let's rewind. Let's rewind again.
Rewind. Not even I can remember what it was.
It's gone. It's gone.
What was it?
So,
sorry, guys. Our brains are like sieves.
The first one was that you nearly died, and your dad had to save you.
The last one is I've had 3 kids.
Right, there we are. Let's rewind again. So, you nearly died from singing, and your dad saved you. You like to eat green grass. And you have 3 kids. Okay.
Which one do you think's a lie?
Wow, the way you describe that grass, I'm thinking, is it in a pot in your kitchen window and you're just picking at it like cress?
Yeah, like cress. Yeah, like used to teach us that's the first thing.
Trust me. Is it in a little egg?
Well, guys who know me, you know, me now got no grass around here. So, take it. I don't have no grass. Never in my life. Yeah, never. I don't like dirt. I just about like grass. If you walk pan, I don't eat grass, guys. I don't eat grass. All right. So that is a lie. But you know what? It's such a
that was good, you
it's
know.
such a one that you'd think is a lie, but I'm very convinced today, like, guys. I need an Oscar
Mate,
soon, you know.
Yeah, and you did elaborate on it. You elaborated when I was like,
did,
so
didn't I?
grass. You was like, no, not from outside. I grow it in my house. And, you know, when I was pregnant, I liked to eat. Oh, and I was believing it at one point. I was like, grass, yeah, grass.
There's weirder things than that.
There
but yeah,
is.
I don't eat grass, guys.
You
No,
don't
never
eat
have. I've ate
grass.
snow, but not grass.
Not yellow
Me, I
snow.
know coal.
No, no, no. Oh, wow.
Right.
So you.
I did nearly die. That's definitely
Wow.
the truth. Yeah.
Wow. How did that happen?
So I used to always go in my. How old was I? I was probably about 9 or 8, and I always was picking up anything to sing with.
Wow.
And I used to go in my mum and dad's bed when they were sleeping and be at the bottom, and I was at the bottom, bend over singing ha 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 ha. But it was like this. It's like a bike thing with 2 holes in the end, and it's metal. And I was singing, and it just went zoop, right down my throat.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I'm like lying there thinking, don't talk, don't breathe. And then I got up like this and I was tapping my dad.
Oh my
Tapped
goodness.
my mum first, but she went into shock. And my dad woke up.
Oh my
And
goodness.
he tipped me upside down, shook me, and it dropped out.
No
Swear to
way.
God. So that's why I know I'm destined to sing, mate.
They tried to stop you.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to stop you from young, you
And they
know.
said the only reason why I
Wow.
survived and didn't choke is because it had 2 holes in the ends.
Oh
so I could still
my
breathe.
goodness.
You get me? It's like when you get a hole in your throat and they put
Yeah,
a tube
yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It was like that. So it wasn't
Wow.
really stopping the airflow.
How old was you then?
About 8, and I knew not to
Wow.
move or move my throat, and I was just like,
Oh my goodness.
I didn't even talk. So yeah, I thought, ooh. And yeah, 8 years old I was,
Wow.
and my dad saved my life.
Wow.
That night, my daddy saved my life.
Woo!
Mad. I'm so glad. Thanks, Dad.
Well, thanks. It's not the grass, you know.
Thank God. Oh my God. And then I do have 3 kids. I lost one, but I have 2 now.
Okay.
And one's 21, one's 3.
Okay. Blessings.
Yeah, right. Nice.
Oh,
I fooled you guys.
you really
I
did
don't
it. You
eat
did.
grass.
You did. You did. At first, I was like, she don't eat grass. But then when you was like explaining it, I was like, really?
You know what? And I'm as a God live it. I never know where I did I go say? I swear to God, I just say I eat grass, and then I thought, oh God, now I've got to run with this. I swear on my life, I didn't know what to say.
That's good.
I
That's
thought
good.
eat grass, and then
You're
I
a
thought
good
that's
liar,
stupid.
man.
They're gonna know straight away. So then that's when I had to start saying, now, Claire, you gotta convince them that it could actually be the truth, because enough time them say truth or lie, and the lie. You think of the truth and the truth and the lie. So yeah, I was good. I think I
Good.
right.
Yeah, you did. You did. Hey. Wow. Pleasure, absolute pleasure for having you here, sharing your gems, giving us live performances, giving tips for artists, telling us your story, letting us into your life. Pleasure, absolute pleasure, Claire. We're wishing you all the best on your journey. I can't wait to hear your new music. I'm going to be playing it anyway, you know. I'll be playing it. For anybody who's listening who doesn't know you, where can they find you?
So Claire Angel Music on all platforms. That's Insta, Facebook, Twitter. And then for any promoters wanting to contact me, any dub plays, any inquiries, it's lpmediaarts@gmail.com. That's lpmediaarts@gmail.com. Any inquiries, any bookings, anything, you just locate me on that. And obviously, if you don't remember it, always go to my page.
Social media.
Claire Angel.
Yeah.
Insta, Twitter, Threads.
Beautiful.
TikTok, everything.
So, anybody that's listening, you heard all of that, reach out. And if you don't, not to worry. I know you're all listening on the link. All the tracks that we've been playing is on there today. You can find her music. If you like to track, go and find it. It's on social media. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. Check out her vibe. She's got new music coming, which we're looking forward to. And we're wishing you all the best. Thank you for being here.
And let me ask you something. When me and you do a song,
When you're ready.
they always say that when you're ready. Well, I'm coming for you. I mean it.
Okay,
Do you ever
good vibes.
showcase yourself on here?
Well, I actually started here on an interview, funnily enough.
wow.
Yeah, I had an interview here, and I liked it. So I was like, can I do it? Can I have a show?
You're really good.
And here I am.
Wicked, man.
with you.
Yeah, man, nice one.
So, we're going to finish off with a track. Which track should we finish with? We might be able to squeeze into. I know, I can't help it.
Run the Wicked Away.
Run the Wicked Away. Hold up. Run the Wicked Away. Have I got that in my list? Run the Wicked Away.
Oh, no, let's play She a Diamond now. She a Diamond is a song that I wrote for my mum and for all mothers out there.
I like that.
Yeah. And we released it last year, Mother's Day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right on the day. It was really good. So,
Oh.
yeah, it's called She a Diamond.
Oh, I love that. Claire, as I said, pleasure for having you. Come back again when you've released your album.
I definitely will.
Have another interview, play some of your tracks, do some more live stuff for us because I love that. All the lives are going to be on New Star Radio Live on YouTube, so you can check that out. And anyone who's listening, make sure you check it out because it's real good footage, real good vocals, amazing. One off. You're not going to get it again. It's one off. As I said, thanks for being here, Claire. Pleasure. All the best on your journey. Come back again with some new music, and this one is called She's a Diamond. For all you mothers out there, here we go.